We now return to TheoTown. I have figured out how I want to do the farms. It is a matter of scale. It looks much better, much more realistic if we just enlarge the whole thing here. So I'm going to do that from now on. So, first thing I need to do, make myself a bigger farm. Now we're going to have a little bit of a dip here in this valley. So maybe I won't put one here. It's because it's all going to be down in that valley. Right, to do something like that. Alternatively, I could just fill it in. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what it looks like. Okay. Pause. The whole thing will develop together now. Should probably remove the zone. Ooh, with that in mind, it's not going to take, is it? Because it's going to develop its own weird looking things. It's going to develop the hillside weirdly. Pretty sure. I guess we can find out. Let's see what this turns into. Even though right now I don't have the demand for it. Let's go ahead and get rid of a bunch of this. Okay, but where? Take me to it. Ah. And garbage is a problem. So yeah, we should probably put a little firefighter's hut out here. I guess it could go right there. I feel like it should maybe also be part of this. Well, I can drag a road up there. It's unfortunate that this road now would be off by one, creating a double intersection no matter where I put it. Right here. Alright. And yes, trash is becoming an issue, but I don't want to deal with that just yet. I may have to because we have no demands here for this. It's unlikely to develop right away. Alright, so where does the trash go then? Go out that way. Though I guess, well, okay, let me look at where this actually goes. Services, nope. Okay, it has a map-wide coverage, it looks like. Or does it? I was going to put it far away. Kind of out of town. Let's take care of a few things here first. It has no water, but it hasn't developed yet. That may be a thing. So we're gonna have the highway going through here. Probably want it on this side of the highway. Going that way? We definitely don't need it to be up and around here. Let's see, do a country road, 2 away, as it is there. Well, fuck. First I gotta find the highway on ramps and such. Interchange? Underpass. The wrong way. Okay, so that can just be 1. Okay, so yeah, we'll go 2. It is a very short come off and then hit the thing, though, isn't it? Perhaps it would be better to have a roundabout. Right before, so that it comes off onto a roundabout. Oh, so this is the edge of the map of this direction. This way I kind of see maybe another industrial area going out that way. Take it out here. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna draw the road. And then we'll fix whatever traffic nonsense is in the way here. Here's a hill that doesn't need to exist. That highway's gonna end up going like right there, so we should probably have it on this side here. And for now, let's put the landfill right there. Takes care of it immediately, good. Okay, so we actually do need to handle that first. Oh, that's okay. Out of areas that I can place that in. Okay, the commercial center did end up building in. That's good. With the exception of nothing. So pavement seems to act like a road. That's really just sidewalk. In which case? It ought to be way more than we need. Not developed yet. Could get rid of the industry again. I would love to know why winter has stuck around as long as it has. Just gonna turn it off. Whatever auto cycler thing doesn't work. Surprisingly coming in. So one thing I can do to exploit this right now would be to put all the demands, well, put all the demands up to max, but to put all the taxes down to nothing, because we're not running on money. That would help incentivize people to move in. Park. Looks a little weird. Okay. Did this develop? It did. It also developed a little terracing nonsense. Which, I mean, from a sense of realism, doesn't really help. Can I get rid of the zone? Damn it, get out of there. And it'll go back to its hill. It does indeed look like that is the case. lost a little bit of the fence there. What is that fence doing there? Okay, nothing. Nothing terrible. Still doesn't. What does wild grass look like? Now this is gonna look weird. Okay. Do need other trees. I don't know that I should be putting lindens in. Really, if we look at the area here, it's a mix of like the random trees and then the pines and fir, spruce and fir. So I feel like I should keep to that. And maybe also a little something there. Spruce. We have any demands right now, commercial demands. That is probably not going to develop. You know, maybe we can put something there. Demands all across the city are down. Probably put in a park or two. I really wish I had more options here. Well, I can make one. In with the industrial. Happiness 62. So the fire brigade's the next thing. Just as I was about to. Are you telling me that's out of range? We can go ahead and put a main fire station in here somewhere. Not in there, though, apparently. It's going to be the same size as that. Well, we'll probably want one, then, that will actually cover the backside of this. I mean, that is a very large building to just have what about something right there, if we can get rid of that. Looks like I could even center it. Now, is it going to be here? Or is it going to be... Is it parking lot decal? It kind of works. I would like something that's actually, you know, this color. I don't believe I have that. I'll have to maybe settle for that. Unless there's a decoration. That's not it. Maybe more like a road decoration, I guess. Okay. Where's the one... the do not drive here thing? Fire lane? What does that look like? Not exactly sure what that's for. Only fire trucks can park here. Oh. It's a parking thing. No, what I wanted was like a bunch of coloration so I could say, hey, do not stop here. Traffic island, fake protesters, I mean, really nothing there. Put a crosswalk or two here, I suppose. But I want something right off the front of this. Because in this angle, you know, it's going to actually look like all the trucks are coming through here, but they will actually go off onto that one-way road to get going to where they need to go. Okay, well anyway, we can go ahead and send you off. I said we can send you off. Somebody go to this goddamn... Fuck, man. What did you just do? For real? Why are they looping like that? I'm not happy about that. Okay. Now, what kind of fence? Was it chain link fence? Probably want that along the backside there. Just to act as a screen. Sure. Now, it is actually for that reason that I don't particularly like where I placed that. Because now, like, if there's a fire over here, they'll have to go around to get to it. Whereas if it was like on this road, they could go either way. Well, we'll leave it. This will act as a main street now. Okay, a little bit more of the industrial demand, which means I can try making more of a farm. And I really ought to make more of a windbreak tree line along the outside here. Just for the realism of it. But yes, this should mostly now actually be the two types that we see out here of the area. I think that would, make it look more natural for one thing. So, let's add in another dirt road. You know what, let's pull this one over just a little bit. This will allow maybe 2 buildings to pop in. And that might look a little different. Then down here, I need to get rid of the fence. Put that along the outside. And then we need to be thinking industrial park. Well, I mean, what I actually need to be thinking about first is building up these demands again. We are seeing these are developing, but it's developing something that's already been developed. New development. I dirtied the road there. I think it actually looks better when it's not dirty like that. There we go, there's our 2. Still not quite the variety I could use, but alright. Now for this one, I think maybe what I'll do is turn that into 2 fields. We'll have to redo that entirely. I am getting really tired of the day-night cycle too. Real time, always be night here. It would always be nighttime, because I'd always be playing it then. Right. Let's Starting to see a little pollution into the water there. Now this is actually a smaller layout than what I could be doing. I could expand it larger. And maybe I will, but once we get out of the main block here, I think I'll change the neighborhood type again, just, you know, for the sense of variety, but also because this doesn't necessarily need to look like this. I wonder here if I should just make a bridge, then I can have a road run under that. I was gonna trench this, wasn't I? So that we didn't have these crossings to begin with. Let's try something here. Come in, expressway, bridge, I guess. Hey, there we go. Looks cool. And this does not. I have to fix that. Then we can kind of separate what's going on here. I'm just not sure about this. I might trench that so that this one bridges the gap here, but so far the traffic is not an issue on this side of the town. Not overly concerned by that. Well, that's not going to do it. Now, is there an option? Join roads, use decorations, constant height. That could be fun. I was hoping there'd be one that would auto-terrain. Ooh, it demands. Yeah, a little bit. Well, I was hoping to start the industrial park, but this killing of demands thing is an issue. Where is traffic? Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, that's because nobody lives here, perhaps. Next should be health, though. We're doing well on everything else. Education does not exist. Transport, But healthcare. Where should the hospital be? A modern hospital. In a smaller space. Oh, well that's even more convenient. Because what's the big hospital look like? It's not too terrible either, actually. I mean, that could actually fit in here regardless. I could just have it kind of downtown. We're back inside of here. Now, actually, that's something I need to do, too. I need to look at this and decide how I'm going to cut this up eventually, because I don't just want it to be big and plain like this. There really ought to have been some connector here with pavement so that people walking don't have to cut through the grass. Can I connect pavement to that road? I mean, yes, but that's not the place. What I was going to look for was crime. Avoid what? Avoids criminal actions. I mean, that's pretty. That's a pretty damning thing to say about the police, that they are avoiding the crimes that are happening here. So if I were to remove the backside, I see something I can remove though right here. If I were to remove the backside and just put like some kind of building here, I would need to put some of this fencing on the inside some way. I do have access to like the opera house. What else? Radio station should probably be put down in one of these circles somewhere. Where is? So the radio, what is it extending off of? Just the overall general city hall, I guess. I'll put one there. Okay, we're coming up on a little bit more demand here, so let's go ahead and fix this. Screw it, let's just go with the whole thing. And then we will grab, is it here? After 9? Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure this is going to work out any better than before, but we'll try it. Instantaneous. And then, I don't know. They're both utilizing the same kind of crops, so. Terrain, dirt. Land. Son of a bitch. Land. There. Okay. So this is what the farming area is going to look like. I'm not sure if it's because I've destroyed a bunch of stuff. Probably because of these. It's probably the big buildings that actually spawn all the trucks. So now we see there are a few, but they're not as terrible as before. So that's actually pretty good. And then what I'll do back here, I'm not really sure. So this... One thing I could do... I could remove some of the zone sort of around the farmhouse just to create sort of a farm yard. Oh, here we go with a double on you. That's okay, I guess. They can have that every now and then. A little treat. But then for like the decorations of the rusted water tower on the property, you know, we can just have one like out here or something. Probably would have been better to actually put in this useless zone over here with all this land. Maybe let's grab bushes. That way it's not just complete dirt. There's actually something down there that's actually holding the soil together. Prevents erosion. There. And I could have just turned that into a pond, like a big irrigation lake or something. The area. Building up. Do have more demand for that, so I could continue to expand our agricultural sector out here, or move in towards industrial, which is kind of what I want to do, because I do want sort of a dock and pier area along here. And I think that, oh god, this is awful. So I need education because I need them to start growing things better. Get a different variety of buildings, otherwise they're just all going to be these smelters or whatever these are. Forges. Just open forges along the road, everyone's just walking to... I think I will maybe turn that into that sewage plant, just because this is an odd shape. I'll just turn that into sort of a thing. And then we'll just have a little industrial area there, maybe up on this hill. Move some around there, just kind of spread it out so that people, you know, aren't coming right up into it to live against the bad pollution and low land value and all that. And then I just need to spend a lot more time figuring out what I'm going to do with these central areas. Having a bunch of green spaces is nice, but it would also be good to have that be used for, at the very least, parks. 37 people in that one. Cell phone stores here, it looks like. What are those, food trucks? Or are these actually campers? Maybe they're campers. 9 people in that. Now there's no accounting for what these actually look like. But I do need to... Oh, I guess I need to get a fire station over in that side of town. Or maybe centered around here so it sweeps through there. But I also need to start leaving areas available for like the schools, big sports park area. Kind of a sports park would actually be good out here somewhere in this kind of neighborhood. And then I also have to think about what I'm going to do with a rail line. I still do want to put a rail line up in here, but I'm not really sure what else to do with it. Like I could have a loop here and then have maybe one go out that way, one go out that way. I do also need to leave an area for an eventual bridge connecting this so we can get to the neighbor. Those are 1%, not bad. So yeah, there's all sorts of things to do yet, and I'm taking forever to get things done. But we'll hopefully speed this up just a little bit more, and I will end this one here. So I'll see you next time.